So I what, baby?
Are you on live?
No, I'm just playing.
I mean, is this on? Because I just saw you on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Listen, you have an email in there for the smoking jalapeno to do that ad.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I'm not.
Did you turn the pump? Did you turn the?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that low?
I put water in. I didn't turn the pump on.
Well, it's beautifully clear out there, isn't it? Look how beautiful that water is. Honey, the birds are mating.
Are they?
Oh yeah. Did you see a flying birds chasing each other? Trying to chase each other down. Do the bird nest.
Okay.
W4GOK.
What, baby?
Do the cat box. Don't want me to be on TV now. I want my butt on television.
Here, I'll put you on there.
Show KOATW, W2U, right back. Got a few five copies. It looks like I'm here. I'm modulating, but earlier.
Get you a new laundry too.
Yeah.
Is it raining?
Yeah, I'm putting some water in the pond. I turned that heater off in there.
Hello, Steve. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is W4GOK. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is W4GOK. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Listen and standing by. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Listen and standing by. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by. Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. November 4. November Kilo. A4QNT.
Yeah, November 4 QNT W4GOK. Good morning. The name here is Steve. I'm in Sheffield, Alabama, and I've got a nice signal this morning, although somebody was tuning up right on top of us. So I don't know what the deal is there, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, it looks like we worked. Looks like we worked a couple times before. So nice to hear you on again. Again, the name is Steve, and I'm in Sheffield, Alabama, in 4QNT W4GOK.
Okay, well, good morning, Steve. And yeah, my name is Mark, Alpha Radio Tango. I'll admit I don't keep much of a log, but certainly do remember images. So as soon as I bring up QRZ, I do recall definitely we had a QSO before. So that's great. Yeah, just boy, playing hooky here. Normally finishing up the work week, but decided to take a day off and do a few things around the house here later today. But figured we start off a cup of coffee and get a little airtime here. So heard you calling CQ, of course. Wanted to come in and respond. Pretty good signal. I think you and I don't have the best path or band conditions, but a solid energy. And your audio is well above the noise source, so I guess that's all that matters. Back over to you, Steve, W4GOK and 4QNT.
Okay, N4QNT, W4GOK. Well, you're a 5'9". There's not a problem reading you at all. So you're doing real good. Let's see. Oh, you're in North Carolina, so you're not too terribly far apart. In fact, you're kind of at an optimum distance for 40 meters, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, it's let's see, it's 47 degrees outside and a little bit of rain on the back deck out there. So it's going to be one of those days to, like you, kind of stay in the house and have a mental health day. I'm taking a mental health day today. I'm taking a mental health day. I don't need to go into the office and have to deal with all the craziness. I'm sit back here in my Radio Shack and maybe turn the lights down low and let the cat sit on top of the linear and have a good time, something like that. Taking a mental health day. 25 miles south of Tennessee, 25 miles east of the Mississippi state line. And let's see, I use Ham Radio Deluxe, and it keeps up a really nice log for me. It's a simple thing. I don't have to scratch anything into a log book or anything like that. So it makes it really nice to be able to just plug the stuff in, and it automatically looks up our earlier QSOs, which does make it nice. It's kind of a cool thing, and I do like to take notes because I do like to appear to be smart to people. Like, oh man, you worked me 2 years ago. You remember we talked about the FTDX 1200 and somebody wants to hook up HDSDR. So that's what we talked about. Back to you, Art, N4QNT, W4GOK.
Okay, very good, Steve. And yeah, I guess you're spot on about our distance at the moment. Boy, all of a sudden there was some really good QSD in your favor. So you went over +5, almost +10 on some of the peaks there. So I guess it is improving as we keep going. But who knows? At 40, it's like a roller coaster ride. To go up and down rapidly. But yeah, it's funny you said that. That was my beginnings of getting into I started off with an FTDX. And then, I figured, I want to get a little bit more out of the radio, and then I go researching the next step up, and then look at that 3000. So sent the 1200 down the road, and then when I learned more about the FTDX 3000 with the IFL from the back, simple hookup, which I know now, I learned now, even with the 1200, you can tap into it if you want to. There's definitely ways to do it. Very simple, but I figured, okay, a different display, a few more features now are built in, USB on the back, and of course the pan adapter hook right up to the IF out of the 3000, and that's where it all started. So I got a taste of that for about a year and a half, and then sold all that off, and then just went full SDR. So now we're on the non-radio, the Apache Labs 7000 SDR rig. And then, of course, it's all interfaced with the software operating and feeding the PC. So I do recall those days with the great Yaesu stuff as well. I'm looking at your page, and I guess, of course, you're kind of doing it too. I see the tap in there. I see the breakout monitor. So you're doing the waterfall, the spectrum, and the pan adapter as well, which is fun. Back over to you, W4GOK and 4QNT.
Yeah, N4QNT, W4GOK. Well, I've also been trying. Yeah, I'm looking at your station right now, it's really kind of remarkable that I feel like I could sit down at your operating position and just work. So you and I both like monitors, it looks like. I've been playing with something today, no, yesterday, that I think is kind of cool. On my QRZ.com page, I put in an iframe and a little video camera, so I'm sending out a live picture of myself in the Radio Shack. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I don't know if I'll keep doing it for long, but I've been enjoying it. You get to see my cat. You know, that's a weasel over there on the linear. She happens to love the linear. It's warm, and it doesn't matter how cold or how hot it is here, how cold it gets in the shack in the wintertime or how hot it gets in the summer. The linear's on, she hears it, and she comes running. So that's Weasel. N4QNT, W4GOK.
Oh, excellent. Okay, Steve, I'll actually clicked on it, and there you are. Fantastic. Very nice, like a kind of a broadcast booth in a way, like a radio, like a show on ESPN. The guy talking sports, and the mics are hanging from the boom, and yeah, it's kind of a nice angle. And actually, what I'm looking at is the pin adapter. Yeah, there it is. While I'm transmitting, I'm seeing the waterfall and the analyzer, and boy, we're filling up that very nicely. So I'm actually into that. So yeah, like you said, we'll monitor 4 here, but no, it's fun to have different apps running. And oh yeah, there it is. So what you're actually seeing there, Steve, and I'll explain this. It's pretty cool. With the non-radio, the attached labs, there is a feature, unlike any other SDR rig, that offers pure signal adaptive pre-distortion. So it cleans up the signal in the third order down to like -60, almost -78 in some cases. So you can drive the amp, put in a little compression in the audio, and you won't see those flares or edges coming off the waterfall. And really introduces a nice clean signal and prevents splatter and IMD. So that's what you're seeing. Oh, yeah, that was a great display. I appreciate that. Back over to you from N4QNT.
Yeah, that's pretty neat to be able to do something like that, I guess. Yeah, very clean signal. And what bandwidth or what audio bandwidth are you running? It looks like you're about 4 kilohertz. I'm running 4 kilohertz right now. On days when the band is not terribly busy, I load it up a little bit and let this microphone kind of do its thing here. It's 100 hertz to 14 kilohertz. It's the new Elvis mic, the Shure Super 55, and it's got an extended dynamic range to it. So if the band's not too busy or whatnot, I'll run it up to 4 kilohertz. But yeah, your signal looks really nice and clean, nice sharp edges on either end of it, and so it's doing very nicely for you. N4QNT, W4GOK.
Okay, Steve. Yeah, boy, that famous mic, my goodness, the Elvis mic, as they call it, and the S55, a beautiful dynamic element in that mic. Great response, and really the perfect mic for amateur radio use, or one of them anyway. It fits right in with a lot of the great mics that guys are experimenting with, electro voice products, and of course, Bob's equipment, Bob Howell. So the Shure mics are very popular. I did try out what was it? The SM7. I believe it was the SM7. It's been a while, but I went over to a condenser mic now, just using like a standard kind of phantom power microphone condenser style mic. But anyway, sounding good. And we kind of get in a little to it. And like you said, it's all about the band. If it's real busy, close stations nearby, then immediately we can tighten it up to 2.8, 2.9. But right now, I think we're about 3620 or so, right near the 3600 as far as the full bandwidth, 70,000. So, just on the fly, though, with the mouse, click, and you can make the adjustment rapidly and then set up different profiles. This radio can go on one side out to you don't get lost in a noise floor. But it's fun to experiment anyway. That's what we do, right? We're experimenters, communicators. So we enjoy the hobby and different nice equipment and antennas, of course, playing around with wire antennas and such. It's fun, but we're still in the thick of things. So we'll hopefully get to enjoy it even more. The goal's around the corner, but we're still about 7, 8 years out before we can settle down and make this everyday routine. Morning hours. I can only imagine, amateur radio can keep you busy, especially when you're retired. So back over to you. Let's see how the band's holding up. W4GOK, North Carolina.
Yeah, N4QNT, W4GOK. Well, band seems to be holding up fairly well. I'm sure you're running a little bit of power from your linear because you do have a solid signal, and even 40 meters is not, the sunspot cycle. It's just, it's ham radio. It's really tough on 100 watts. It makes it difficult. I'm running 800 watts here. Talk about radios. I love that Anon. I think it's probably the nicer SDR. But chances are I'll be using this FTDX 1200 for the foreseeable future. It does everything that I need it to do. It's got a really decent receiver in it, and with the addition of the waterfall and spectrum display and whatnot, I can see pretty much everything that I want to see. It's kind of a brainless operation once you spend 2 years learning all the features of it. Then it gets to be pretty. Then it's brainless after you figure it all out. But yeah, what I've got on the 1200, if you recall how Yaesu did it, there's a button that you can push right here. That's down by the tuning knob that says CS, and when you push it, it's a pre-programmed or it's a programmable button that takes you to a particular menu item, and when I hit that button, it takes me over to the bandwidth, transmit bandwidth section, where I can dial it up or dial it down, and then I just hit my scope button again, and it takes me back to where it goes. So I don't have to go through the whole menu or anything like that to adjust my bandwidth. I can do it with just a couple of button pushes, and it makes it really nice. It makes it real easy to adjust the bandwidth on the radio. But like I say, I've seen some traffic on 40 meters today, but it's not terribly busy. Normally it starts getting really busy, mid to late morning and stuff like that. And I find that I don't know about you, but it seems like 40 meters has gotten a lot more traffic on it in the last 6 or 8 months, and that's mainly because the higher frequencies are just not performing, and people still want to communicate, so they go to 40 meters. And sometimes it's a difficult time finding just where you can operate. Sometimes I'll head down to the advanced extra section of the band if I need to, but I kind of like hanging out around here around 7230, something like that. It seems like a fairly good area to strike up a QSO or whatnot. But yeah, that Anon SDR is just a beautiful piece of equipment. And talk about retiring in 6 or 7 years. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever retire or not. I've got my wife and I. We're self-employed. We run a website, and it's like a newspaper of the internet. So it's kind of a low impact job, but we go out and sell advertising, talk to politicians and people, and do stories around town, and it's something that gets us out of the house and keeps us active, and actually makes us a couple of bucks. So I don't know. I guess until I get too senile to drive, I'll probably keep doing it because I love what I'm doing. I'm having a good good time doing it. Turn it back over to you, Art, N4Q and TW4GOK. N4Q and TW4GOK, you still there? Was it something I said? N4Q and TW4GOK. W4GOK standing by if you're still there. Well, Art, I don't see you anywhere. You may be having some technical issues or have to be on the phone or something like that. So I'll sign with you and say 73, and if you can copy me, hope we hook up again sometime soon. N4Q and TW4GOK will be clear.
I did not hear anything.
N4Q and T, are you there? N4Q and T, are you there? W4GOK. Hey, Art, so long with 73, W4GOK.
Bizarre looking kind of look like hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ from Wishy 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by. I'm actually setting up here for a radio demonstration course of over. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by. Thank you. I was setting up a hand radio demonstration for the children at the private school of Elder. W4GOK. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is W4GOK. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by.
Is that Whiskey 5 Bravo Kilo Yankee Mobile?
Whiskey 5 Bravo Uniform and the mobile network.
Bravo Uniform Yankee?
Certified. You know, I can follow the radio and I was fine if my wife told me quit finding.
DUI, Bravo Uniform Yankee, W5 Bravo Uniform Yankee, bye. Okay. W4GOK in your mobile, I understand. All right. Well, I'm copying you about a 5-3, something like that. So you've got a nice signal here. Are you in Mississippi? W5BUI, W4GOK.
Going to the house, see what I can find and change in the mail that my wife ordered. But no, I'm just outside of Gary, Indiana.
All right. Well, that's good. So you're headed back home. So that's good. Good for you. Well, your signal's holding up pretty good. Band conditions are not bad at all. Right now, they're up and down a little bit, but you're doing fairly well. Are you operating at 100 watts? The name here is Steve, and I'm in Northwest Alabama. W5BUI, mobile W4GOK.
Yeah, okay, well, my name's Bill, Bravo India, Lima. And I'm already actually about 70 watts. I got it set down to 70 watts. It's an Icon 7000. Everybody says, oh, they get hot, they heat up. I've never had the problem with getting hot. I started down to about 70 watts, but most people can't tell the difference between 70 and 100. You know what I'm using it. I've got the Icon 7000, the high heat Corona, or 160.
Yeah. What kind of signal are you getting from me? What's my signal report there, Bill?
Oh, that's right. I was going to tell you. You're a 5.5 up to a 5.9. It's just back and forth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. What part of Mississippi? Where is Summit, Mississippi? I'm up here in North Alabama. I'm getting ready to look you up on the map here, but I've never heard of Summit, Mississippi. I've been to Wiggins, Mississippi. Took some pictures down there just to be silly, since my last name is Wiggins. But let's see, I'm looking you up here on the map here. Let's see. See where Summit is. Oh, okay. All right. You're down there. You're down south, man. You're almost in Louisiana there. You're well south of Jackson, across from Hattiesburg, I guess. So you still have a little bit of driving ahead of you there, Bill. W5BUI mobile, W4GOK.
was on the top, and I went through, I think it's 8.3, like, through the top, picked up a radio, play it over there. And, and that's, I was right here, that's what I think about this on, the radio, an amplifier, and on another radio. Then I've already got, oh, what things I get home, it's going to someone else. And then what, I ain't do this, and
Well, you're doing fine. I know you're enjoying being able to operate while you're en route, so that's good. QSB is working on us a little bit there, so I'm going to go ahead and say 73 to you. But thanks a lot for giving me a holler, returning my CQ, and I hope you have a real safe trip. Don't pay too much attention to that radio. Pay attention to the road. I know you will. W5BUI Mobile, Bill, nice talking to you, and thanks for returning my CQ. This is W4GOK. Be clear on your file.
I enjoy it. I was reading around, I played stuff. I always played guys on the, anyway, that was good. You sound good. You're not going to find mine. That's fine. But I'm going to get that down there. I'm over here. I'm not going to do it right now, but I will. Have a good evening. Thank you. It's bye. Uniform Yankee.
W4GOK 73.
Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Whiskey 4, Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by.
Whiskey Sierra 4, Echo X-ray.
Whiskey Sierra 4 Tango X-ray, W4GOK. Thank you very much for returning my call there. The name here is Steve, and I'm in Northwest Alabama. And you've got a nice signal. Right now, you're at about a 5.5. We'll see what the QSB on 40 meters does to our signals, but so far, a nice copy there. Looks like the database says your name is Chris, okay? My name is Steve, and I'm 25 miles south of Tennessee at 25 miles east of the Mississippi state line. Turn it back over to you there, WS4TX, W4GOK.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely glad to hop in. And I heard the song issue like that. I believe the mobile station you could speak. But, yeah, the name is Chris. You are there. And just sitting here, actually operating on off-grid. We end up in with the 100 watt cases, FBA 57. So I just run a little bit this morning, and I said, well, let me hop over and hop down and take a look and see what's happening on 40. And I just happened to Tennessee, yeah, man, it brings some good memories. I'm actually my wife and I said about that, we're looking for this land in the area. So that's a couple places, Middle Tennessee. Know the state very well, and they're not far away. Outstanding, man. Solid 5.5 signals. And have a solid 5.5 signal. But I won't keep it. I just want to hop in and respond to you and say hello.
All right, Chris. Well, thanks a lot for jumping in and saying hi, and nice talking to you, and a very nice sounding signal as well. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend ahead of you. Let's try to keep the rain from curtailing too many activities. I'll say 73, WS4TX, W4GOK, 73.
Hello CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ, from Kilo. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. From Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Listening and standing by.
Whiskey 4 Golf Oscar Kilo. Please up with the call. This is kilowatt 9, the kilowatt echo, K9 on KV.
Steve?
Yeah, K9IKE, W4GOK, copy about a 5-5. What?
We got invited to the friends and family at Smoking on Boulevard on February the 8th. Grand opening is the 11th. We need to take our camera.
Smoking on the boulevard?
Yeah, I'm at 306 and Smoking Hall.
Yeah.
We got invited to the private party.
Oh, good.
From-
Stand by one, please. Just stand by.
That's from the lady that you're trying to reach, the one that wasn't there yesterday.
Yeah.
She sent an email today.
Oh, okay.
So
When's that?
February the 8th.
Oh, that'll be fine. All right, K9AKE, thanks for bearing with me there. My XYL was in here, my beautiful wife and my business partner who came in to give me some information from one of our clients. So I gotta sometimes you gotta stop playing and take care of a little bit of business there for a second. But thanks for bearing with me there. So I believe your call is K9IKE. It looks like your name is Ike, and it also looks like we worked a couple of times, at least one time before, back in 2017. At least what the database says. So thanks a lot for giving me a shout. It's 48 degrees here and spitting a little bit of rain here in northwest Alabama. I'm 25 miles south of Tennessee and 25 miles east of the Mississippi state line. And my name is Steve, K9IKE, W4GOK.
Okay, very good, Steve. Well, nice to hear you again. My long book is here inaccurate. Happens to see the long PX and nothing more. But and I do it the old-fashioned way. I actually write it down. Don't use the computer database. Not yet anyway. Who knows? That might be forthcoming. But yeah, just sort of hanging around the chat this morning, trying to take care of a few odds and ends. I'm retired, so I don't have any business partners or anything like that to contend with. And the XYL is at work, so she's out of my hair. She's soon to retire as well. I think she's probably going to leave in May. I believe that's the plan. But we'll have to see how that all unfolds. She's been making these promises, but it's up to her to put in the final word.
Yeah, well, sounds like you got it made in shade, man. Got the whole house to yourself, play ham radio. I like that. I'm looking at your page on QRZ. You got a really nice looking station there. I like that. But it's 5 years old. Update it. Update your picture. I don't even know what my picture looks like. It's been a while. But I sometimes I put pictures of Les Nessman or whatever on my QRZ page. Anyway, but your signal sounds really nice and it's holding up really well. Like I say, about a 5.5 to a 5.8, something like that. The equipment here is the Yaesu FTDX 1200. Got an Ameritron AL811H amplifier into a G5 RV Mini, and the microphone is a Shure Super 55. I've been playing around with video lately. And I've got a live stream on YouTube. If you look at my QRZ page and scroll down just a bit, there's an iframe there where I've got a live stream from the station. If you're close by to your computer, I'd like to get some kind of comment from you on what the video looks like. I'm just playing with it. It's not the end of the world if it works or if it doesn't work, but I've been kind of having fun with it. K9IKE, W4GOK.
Okay, real good. I'll take this to see if we can the computer's not immediately handy, but I can get rolling and here to complete. And I probably kind of do a little thing. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to upgrade it. I tried to do that, but it wouldn't let me do it at that time. I have to go back in again and take another look at it and see what I did wrong. Operating situation here, Steve. I'm running an ICOM 7300, about 65, 70 watts into an inverted V antenna fed with 450 ohm ladder line. The antenna's up about 50 feet. My regular radio for HF is the ICOM 7610, which I set up for repair. They had a known defect on those radios with the screen, so it's still under warranty and everything. So I figured I better send it back and get it taken care of. So I'm running the 7300, which I also enjoy. I think it's a real neat little radio. NIT.
Well, it's doing you pretty good. You know, I've been thinking about that too. My limiting problem is too many hobbies and too little money. I don't know if you've ever dealt with that before or not, but that's what I deal with. Too many hobbies, way too little money. I've been contemplating what would happen if my Yaesu went south on me and I had to go get it fixed, so I wouldn't be able to operate until I got it back. But in the last 6 or 8 months, I've been playing with hi-fi, and I've been putting together a pretty nice stereo system here at the house, and you know, tube Class AB audio amplifier and some old JBL control monitors that I've had laying around, and I've been playing with that and spending money on it when maybe I should have maybe I should focus on one thing in particular and go with that. I don't know, yeah, it's nice that you've got two radios, one to fall back on. But I like the layout of your shack. It's kind of that L shape, and it works really nice. I've done that with mine too, but the problem with my L-shaped shack is actually it's a U-shaped. I've got the linear and the antenna tuner and the antenna leads coming in on one wall, and I've got the operating position in the center, and then on the right side, to me relative, I have another computer with a couple of monitors on it, so I'm kind of in a U pocket. But what happened with me is as I started building my station, the first time when I first got my radio, I just here's a desk, here's an old table, I'll sit it on it and put my antenna out the wall, and then later I got the linear amplifier and all that sort of stuff, and I found another table and stuck it on it. So now it looks like something I got out of a junkyard. K9IKE W4GOK, back to you.
Okay, real good. Hey, I brought up your site, and it was working a minute ago, but now it's functioning, so we'll see what happens when it kicks back in. Real nice video. I think it's got up and down. But you can't see the entire check from that one picture that I have. And the biggest difficulty with that is that I find that everything's down the both sides covered it. So it's kind of difficult to connect cables and wires through. Most of them are basically unseen. So in order to find something, those little reaching tools, you know what I'm talking about, with the handle on the end. Sometimes I have to use those to reach down and get cables and pull them up and this and that. And it's going to be a little bit of a pain. So it's used because you can't see anything. Everything is so when you're trying to do any type of switching or maintenance or this or that or the other. And it's been like that for a while, but yeah, you get used to it. Yeah, the 7610 is my the radio, and then a little bit of issue with it, so hopefully they'll get it back to me in a short period of time. My understanding from my son is they'd have it back in about 2.5 weeks. So they've had it a week already, and hopefully they're getting to it and getting everything resolved. Like the radio, but I don't know, they have some issues with the screens, and now they're taking care of all of them under warranty. 1700 is also a nice little rig. As a matter of fact, that was made by the 7610. It's such a good experience out of the 1700. I thought I'd give the others a try. And they're both pretty decent radios, all things considered. Then we got it for 5 years now, team, and enjoying it. I always see my wife as not enough room for 2 retirees here. So I think that's even made her more determined to quit, right?
Well, yeah, what you need to do is get yourself a room all to your own, and get her a room all to her own. You know, so give her a she shack. Anyway, hey, I got to get out of here. I got to take care of a couple of things. I'll be back on the air in just a little while, but I'm going to have to get out of here and take care of a couple of things. Like I said, my wife came in with some information I've got to deal with. So, but I didn't want to truncate a QSO. But I am gonna have to go ahead and get out of here and take care of a couple of things. So enjoy the radio today, and hopefully the sun's going to wake up. Looks like we've got a couple of sunspots showing up a little bit. Maybe we'll actually be able to operate on the higher bands. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend ahead of you there. And just get that radio back into your shack and keep operating, man. And good talking to you. K9IKE, nice talking to you. W4GOK, I'll say 73, and I'll be clear on your final.
Okay, really good. Well, got your video back up again, and seems to be working. And a little bit of an not a very sharp picture. We'll say 73, and we see all of that. Hope to put you in.
Yeah, maybe you could see Weasel, my cat, sitting on top of the linear, right?
You see Weasel when you move back in his chair. And Weasel looks very comfortable.
She loves the heat, that's for sure. Good talking to you, K9IK, W4GOK. 73, my friend.
Let me read Steve. Thanks again for the contact. I love your setup.
All right, talk to you soon.